And welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Learn Tarot with Me journey, and we are looking at the minor arcana at the moment. Okay, so last week we looked at the Ace of Cups, which was all about that spark, that initiation of love, and then this week we are looking at the Two of Cups, right? So a very different card to the Ace of Cups in that we see some people. In the Ace of Cups, there was just like a hand, right, holding the cup. In here, we see a man and the woman, each with their own cup, and then this kind of angel, which is presiding over the two of them. There is this symbol, which I can never remember what it's called, but I think it's like a symbol for healing that we see in a lot of tarot cards. And you can see like a mountain and a home and some greenery behind them. Okay, so the Two of Cups, as you can see, is about a reciprocal give and take in terms of emotions, in terms of love. Okay, we have the Lovers card in the Major Arcana, but I often feel as though the Two of Cups is really talking about love in a way that the Lovers card can kind of be tarnished with lots of other things going on. The Two of Cups is a much more pure expression of love between two people. It's probably the most pure expression of love between two people that we see in the tarot. And the reason it's a pure expression of love is because it's mutual. She gives her cup, he gives his cup. They're both, roughly the same height, the same size. They're kind of squarely in the middle of this card. There's a real expression of unity and an expression of reciprocity in this card, which is really the most fulfilling type of love. So this doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. This can also be platonic. So sometimes this card can come up talking about a friendship, okay? And sometimes people do see this card, other readers do see this card more about friendship and the Lovers more about love, right? But I see this about love, romantic love, as well as friendship, because in an ideal situation, you should be friends with the person you love, right? Or you should at least like them. And that's very much what the Two of Cups says to me when it comes up in a relationship reading. It says that the two people really like each other, they really appreciate each other, they really approach their relationship as a partnership, okay? That's what the Two of Cups is about. Whew. I feel like I just went blah, 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 blah about that, and this video is going to be a short one because it's quite a simple card to me as a reader. When this card comes up, I know that two people are on the same page. I know that they have the same feelings for each other. I know that they like each other. Now, what I'm kind of hearing that I need to discuss also is that sometimes this energy can show up in a reading, it can show up in a relationship, but there can be deeper feelings going on in the background that's not being expressed, right? So this is the kind of thing where two people can be friends, but they secretly love each other and they want to be romantic, but they're not actually speaking it. So they show up like this, they show up as that ideal partnership, but the Lovers card, that kind of passion may be missing, okay? So that's a bit of a warning with this card, where most of the time when it comes up, I see it as a really strong romantic bond with a platonic friendship element or platonic friendship, but occasionally it can show up as a relationship that's missing a spark, right? Either because two people are reluctant to light that fire or because that fire isn't there, right? So that's kind of a caveat with this card, right? Sometimes it can be too platonic, right? We all want a bit of fire, we all want a bit of passion with the person we're with. Sometimes. Although sometimes many of us may not be looking for that and we might just be looking for a partner. So there's a lot to think about with this card when this card comes up. And with tarot, one of the things I love the most about tarot is that it literally is just talking about the things that we go to in our lives. And it talks about it with a kind of poetry. It helps us to understand things slightly differently simply because we can see an image of it and it hits you, right? For a reader like me, but also for many people who don't read the tarot, when they see an image like this, it kind of hits them in a place where they understand a life circumstance in a way that is more guttural than they may have understood before. So I think we can all look at the Two of Cups and we can feel that feeling of, okay, I really like this person, we really get on, we really are equally yoked, but sometimes passion is mission. I said that word, passion is mission. But sometimes passion is missing. So that's probably the only caveat with this card. Right, I've waffled. I think that's it for now. Next week we're going to look at the Three of Cups, right? What I probably should say here as well is obviously this is the Two of Cups, right? When we look at the Three of Cups, all of the cups are about love, as I mentioned last week, but the Three of Cups, in some ways, is an even more expansive kind of love than the Two of Love. You may think that like the Two of Cups is about as lovey-dovey as it can be, right? two people, right? One person loving another. But we'll see next week how when that love is shared, it becomes even more powerful. All right, but that's next week. Take care. Lots of love.